Along with the oil change, there's also 2 or 3 grease points on here if you want to give it a full service. There's one there on the side for your gearbox inside. You also have one here and one here as well for grease points, and they only take about 3 or 4 pumps. Also, what I do in the fall or the start of the season, I'll take a can of liquid film or WD-40 and all these little springs and your cables, little springs in there, I'll spray them all down. Spring there, springs there, spring up in there. I'll spray everything down with liquid film or WD-40, and it just keeps everything lubed up so it doesn't rust, doesn't seize up on you throughout the winter when you need to rely on your blower the most. So this snowblower is a 28-inch width, 21-inch height. It's got the 12.5 horsepower engine. Here's where your oil drain is here. This rod goes all the way into the engine. So you gotta have 2 wrenches. You gotta have a 12mm wrench to hold this rod while you spin off this cap. If you don't hold this rod, and if you just try spinning off this cap, this whole rod may spin out of the engine, and it's no big deal, but you'll just have your oil draining in under here, which will cause a mess all over the base of your snowblower. You need a 12mm and a 16mm. So you hold the rod with the 12 as you spin this cap off here. I just loosen it so I can finish it off hand tight or hand loose. I'll put the jug up close. It doesn't hold very much. It's pretty slow. With the dipstick cap on top of the engine, you can take that, loosen that off, and take it half out. That may let a little airflow in there to help it drain a little quicker. So this engine is made by Kohler, 12.5 horsepower, and the engine holds almost a liter of oil. So I just went, you can just go to your local hardware store or the dealer you bought the blower from. I use a 5W30, so it doesn't thicken up as bad in the winter, and makes it easier for starting the engine. And it says right on there it's for a snowblower. So it's for a 4-cycle engine. These are 4-cycle engines. Like I said, it almost holds 1 liter, so it'll almost take this whole bag. You add the oil right in where you check with your dipstick. I'm gonna put about a little bit more than 3/4 of the bag in, then I'll check it. You can see on the dipstick it has your 2 dots there for min and max. So we're almost at the maximum. We got a little more than 3/4 of the bag in there, so we'll just put a little bit more. Like I said, it almost takes a full liter, but just a little bit shy. That should do it. And there's only, you know, maybe just a little bit left in the bottom of that bag. You can keep that throughout the winter. You might have to add some. As you can see there, it's nice and clean, and it's right to the top dot. So we're good. There, I hope you got something out of it. That's how you change the oil on your Ariens snowblower. It's ready to go.